Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama, and today I'm here with this week's pack with I'm moving out of the Kavu Paxton pack and into my JuJuBe BFF. I've used the Kavu for a week now and I've absolutely loved it. There were lots of you who asked for an honest review of the Kavu bag after I'd used it for a week. So I've actually already filmed that review, and this week I'm going to be posting two videos. I'm posting this one and the review of the Kavu bag simultaneously, and I will link it up above. So if you want to, you can go ahead and press pause right now and go check out the Kavu review. If you don't want to do that, then just stick around because I'm taking this baby away and I'm going to move everything into the BFF. Okay, so I've chosen to use the BFF this week. I have a really busy week coming up. I have busy days almost every day this week. And the BFF is really just a go-to bag for when I know I have a lot going on and I need to stay super organized. As you guys know, I always like to pack the mommy pocket first. And just because I do have a lot of experience packing the BFF, I know better than to try to pack this mommy pocket up really full. I have a lot of things that need to go in the main compartment, and once this gets really packed up, it gets a little bit harder to fit things in the main compartment. So I'm going to go for a minimalist approach here today. I'm first going to use a coin purse in the Hello Sanrio print to keep my pill case and my bag hook. You guys know I show these to you every week, so this is nothing new. But it's going to be really important that I have this pill case with me this week because we're going to the zoo, I'm going to be outside. I am very worried about allergies because here in Georgia, it is snowing pollen right now. So everything is coated in yellow and I have super duper bad allergies, so I am on high alert. Next, I'm going to put my power bank and the cable down here in the sunglasses pocket, and that way I can charge my phone while I'm out and about. The next thing I'm going to toss in there is my Be Spendy. This is what I'm going to be using as my wallet this week. I've put a short seatbelt strap that I got from Natalie Jensen just down in one of the sides of this Be Spendy. So what I was thinking about doing is keeping this short strap kind of tucked away inside of the Be Spendy, but taking it out whenever I just need to go out with just the spendy and the stuff that I would need for a wallet. And now I have a kind of cute little handle for my Be Spendy, and I think it makes it look a little bit more like a purse. Alright, so I'm just going to tuck the spendy in there, and I really think that's going to be about everything that I'm going to keep in the mommy pocket. I do not ever keep my phone in this tech pocket. The iPhone 6 Plus just doesn't fit very well in there, in my opinion. So I'm just going to toss in there this little handheld mirror that I like to have with me for putting on lipstick. And my favorite shade of lipstick these days. If you follow me on Instagram, I've gotten really into lip scents. My friend carries it. I was skeptical for a long time, but now I am addicted. Alright, so on to the inside of the bag. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be putting in the main compartment is my diapering quick. And since I show you guys this every week and it never changes, I'm not going to pack it up in front of you. I just have one cloth diaper, my wet bag, some wipes back here in the back, and of course baby powder and that Boudreaux's butt paste that I like. I know that I'm going to be out for a long time, so I'm probably going to have another bag attached to my stroller that has extra cloth diapers in it, but I like to just keep one in my bag at all times because, as you'll see, I need room for lots of other things. Next, I'm going to use a large set piece to pack up my son's eating needs. I'm going to be using a snack tower this week, so I'm not putting as much inside of this bag, but I am bringing my skid-resistant placemat. We used this today while we were out getting donuts, and it was just, they had one of these high chairs that was just not the cleanest looking in my opinion, and I did not have my high chair cover with me, so it was really nice to put that down on the little tray of the high chair and feel like my son had a clean surface to eat off of. So I've put a Be Neat down in there, a spoon just in case he needs it. He's usually taking just one bottle during the afternoon hours. He'll have one when he first wakes up and one before bed, and then just one in the middle of the day. But since I'm not sure how long we're going to be out or what kind of mood he's going to be in, I've gone ahead and packed up this formula dispenser that holds 3 bottles worth of formula. And what I love about this thing is that all you do is turn the lid and pop this open, and it dispenses just enough for 1 bottle. So I actually have 3 bottles worth. Don't think I'm going to need it, but it's just a good thing to have. All right, I'm gonna throw a little pouch of applesauce in there just in case we need something in a pinch. And then these little hand and face wipes that I got at CVS. They're super cheap, but they work and they don't bother my son's skin, so yay for that. All right, so there's his eating needs all packed up in a large set piece, and I think I'm just gonna sit this right in front here. Next, I'm going to use a small Be Organized piece in the Unikiki print as a medical needs bag. I'm gonna toss some of this constipation ease in here for him. He has not had like a decent bowel movement in 2 days, and I'm getting a little bit nervous about when that is going to happen. And I'm even more worried that it's not going to happen. So I want to have that with me just in case we need it. I've got some Tylenol in there. He's still getting over just some crud that we've both been having. So it's nice to have something in there to ease his pain if he needs it. And of course, a couple of syringes. And then lately I've been keeping a thermometer with me just because he had been spiking a fever. So I just always want to make sure that I can monitor that if I need to. And you know what, while I'm thinking about that, I think I'm going to toss a sanitary wipe in there because we all know where that thermometer goes. Whoops. And I like to make sure I wipe that off before I put it away, because a few weeks ago I very, very nearly tried to take my own temperature by mouth with a thermometer that had been in my baby's bum. And that would have been such a bummer, so I want to make sure that never happens. So, you know what? No, I'm not going to put that there. I think I'm going to tuck this. Let's put it right here. There we go. I'm going to be using a small set piece to pack my camera accessories. Like I mentioned, we're going to be doing a little bit of vlogging tomorrow. So I'm going to have my camera, and I just want to make sure that I have everything that I'm going to need. The first thing I'm tossing in here is some extra lens caps. I tend to always lose these, and you never want to not have a cover for your lens. So I'm going to toss that in there. 2 fully charged batteries. And then I'm going to toss the long strap that came with this B set in here as well. Since I'm recording with my camera right now, I won't be able to show you, but a long strap from a B set makes a perfect neck strap for your camera. You just hook these 2 ends to the strap hooks on your camera and just put it right around your neck, and it works really, really great. So camera accessories, I think, are going to go right here. All right, I think next I'm going to use a small set piece just to put some things in for my hair. I know that I'm going to be out a lot this week running lots of errands, and I tend to get messy hair and flyaways and things like that, so I want to make sure I have something to do with my hair if it gets out of control. So the first thing I'm going to toss in here is just a little headband. I found this at Kroger of all strange places, but this has been the best headband that I have ever used. It's got elastic on the back and then a really nice rubber on the front, and it has these amazing teeth that just really grab your hair. And if you follow my Instagram, you might have seen my post earlier this week about the flyaway hairs that you get after you have a baby. They just grow in and they stick straight up. So it's always nice to have something to like slick those baby hairs back with, especially when you're out and about and just need to get those out of your face. So I'm gonna toss those in here just like that. And then I'm bringing with me an entire pack of hair ties. Guys, I don't know what is wrong with me, but I lose these things like crazy, and I just can't even really understand why. but I'm keeping a whole pack since I'm gonna be so busy this week and I don't ever wanna find myself without something to put my hair up with, so I'm just always gonna be prepared. And I guess I'm gonna slip this down in this back zipper pocket here, so it looks about like that. I've already packed up my son's snack tower for tomorrow. I like to kind of pack this the night before and then just grab it out of the fridge when I'm leaving in the morning. But what I've got in here is some leftover chicken and vegetables from tonight's dinner and some of his little puffs that he likes to snack on. So I believe I'm just going to stick this in the side pocket over here. This is a skip hop snack tower and it just couldn't fit more perfectly inside of the BFF. We're expecting a little bit of rain this week and I don't want to be caught in it, so I'm going to use this extra space right here to put my umbrella. Alright, so now for these two front window pockets. I'm going to do something that's going to make a lot of you cringe, but I'm actually going to take a medium set piece and fold it up to put into one of these window pockets. I have found that sometimes I just need a Be Spendy and so I can grab that out of the front mommy pocket, but other times I need the Be Spendy and a little bit extra storage. Maybe I need the Spendy and my lipstick, or I need the Spendy and my camera parts or whatever. And I like having a little bag inside of my diaper bag that's just a catch-all kind of clutch that I can toss everything that I need into and carry that with me instead of the entire diaper bag. You might not believe this, but a medium set piece can hold a Be Spendy plus an iPhone, plus lipstick, a checkbook, a small set piece, lots of other things. So it's just a really, really great catch-all pouch. What I do with this to get it inside of the window pocket is I fold it into thirds kind of around that JuJuBe label. And I know it's cringy to fold up a bag like this, but guys, if there's anything that is for sure about JuJuBe, it's that these bags were designed to take a beating. You can fold them, you can get them dirty, and they're gonna bounce right back with no problems. So I know what you're thinking about folding up a bag like that, but I promise you it's okay. This way I'm going to be able to grab this out of there if I need it, and I have a tiny little clutch to carry with me instead of this big BFF. In the other window pocket, I'm going to toss my son's Babyators. I've showed you this week that he likes using his other pair of sunglasses that have the strap that wrap around his head, but we're trying to transition to these because now he's starting to get frustrated with the other sunglasses because he doesn't like the strap behind his head. So I'm gonna try the Babyators. Hopefully he won't toss those while we're out, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so in one of the bottle pockets, I'm just going to be putting my son's bottle. We're still working on sippy cups, but when I'm going to be out with him all day, and there's always the chance of him getting cranky, I would just rather not fight it, so we're going to go with a bottle this time. I'm going to put my poncho in the other bottle pocket. I have an umbrella on the inside, but I know that at the zoo I'm not going to be wanting to hold an umbrella over my head all day. So I think that it will be good to have that poncho in there as well. For the Passy Pod, I don't know, should I do like some Toki to give it a pop of color, or should I just go with Monarch? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Toki. It does need a little bit of a pop of color, and besides, how will anybody know that I'm a pink lady if I don't have some Toki on my bag? Speaking of, let's get my star on there as well. You guys, I had a pink star and my stepdaughter saw it and I thought she kind of liked it, so I decided to give it to her. And I had really not thought much of it, but I mentioned it to my friend Justine, and I was just kind of lamenting over the fact that I didn't have a pink star anymore. And a few days later, a parcel showed up at my door with a pink lady star in it from my friend Justine. And I just thought that was the sweetest thing, so now I always make sure I have this because it's just not only a symbol of me being a pink lady, but of my friendship with a very, very dear friend. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna need some hand sanitizer while we're out. At a zoo, you just don't know what you're gonna touch. So I think I'm just going to put this right here through my little star, and that way I always have easy access to it. So I guess all that's left is just to put on my messenger strap. So I had a customer who was shopping with my store, thesensiblemama.com, and she was going on some travels, and she really needed a Black Magic messenger strap, and she couldn't find one anywhere. So I ended up giving her the one that came on this BFF. I told her, like, this is not a sold separately strap, it's from a BFF, and she was okay with that. So sometimes you just do what you got to do to help somebody out, you know? So this one ended up not having a messenger strap with it, so I decided to just use it with my coral seatbelt strap. This is another one that I got from Natalie Jensen, and I really like it. It's just as comfortable as the strap that comes with the BFF. It's very adjustable, which I love, and this way I can either carry the bag messenger style or backpack style, whatever suits my needs best. Alright everyone, so that is my BFF bag all packed up for my big day tomorrow and for the rest of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely love doing Pack With Me every week, and I love getting the positive feedback that I've been getting from you guys, so I hope you continue to love it. If you're new here and you want to make sure you keep catching content like this, you can click this button right here to subscribe. And check out some of the videos that are going to pop up here at the end. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!